we're going to do a quick update. There's Bucko. So, a lot has changed in a very small space, but basically, ever since I let my housemate know that I am going to be moving, he's decided to make some changes. So, quickly going off to the right here, all that stuff's been moved, but we'll go around to that in a sec. So, not much has changed in here. Cheeky boy. Now his cat is a little bit more active out here now, because she's getting a bit pissed off with all the movements, but you know, there's not much you can do about it. Hello, Spice. So, Sweet Cat does not like the boys, so she swipes at them through the gate, which is why we've got that there. So we come into here. So that apparently is going to be a stand for an aquarium. It's not finished yet, so the housemate and his stepfather is going to finish that off sometime soon, so I might be able to get a snap of that. We've moved the bench from out there to here, and so I think I've mentioned in the past that we don't have access to under the house, so literally the woodworking gets done up here. So make of that what you will. Hallway. All the hallway has changed. So all the shelves that were out through there are now in here. So he's got all his stuff out here, which is okay. I'm not too sure about that. It seems to be working okay right now, but so the spare bedroom hasn't really changed much. The light does not work at all, so that probably won't ever get changed, but that's okay. And then we come out here, and he had built that and it was in the hallway, and now it's out here. There's a little shithead over there. So Spice's stuff is still out here. The new tray and the old tray. The door to his room, you can sort of see in his room. I won't go any further than this though. Only to go to the shutters here, because where that white cord is the camera looking out to the street. And it's quite literally out to the street. So the noise is really bad. So he's going to have to like close all this up, because if you really wanted to, kind of dodgy doing this on a video and putting it up, that the front doors through there, you could just bend these and stick your arm around, but like this thing is in the way, so you kind of can't. But when that goes, you totally could. I'm not saying you should, but yeah. So, and then this door he took off, so that's the one that's over there. And it's not one of those old school doors either, it's one of those new ones where it's hollow basically. So it's got the cardboard inside, so it's not really strong or anything. So it was actually quite easy to get off, except for the screws, because the screws were painted in. So you know when they sort of the latches are attached, drilled in, screwed in, and they're painted over it. Well, the paint's ancient, so yeah. So and I only told him I was going to plan on moving, I think, a week ago. So he's now reinvigorated and decided to move shit around again, which is totally fine. He can do what he wants. So he's actually out today again. He's doing his thing. So yeah. So we had to do a dodgy job with cable ties to pull the light up. So these two ropes here, they're actually his clothesline, because the clothesline out the back, if you remember, or in one of my previous videos, he's actually ripped it out of the ground to make room for a shed. And I think he's forgotten about that idea because he hasn't gone back to it yet. It's still exactly where he left it. So yeah, So he reckons he has no intention of finding anyone to occupy the second room. He's going to turn that into a woodworking shop. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. So I did ask him to keep taking photos of stuff. I keep reminding him. He does forget. He forgets a lot. So, which is fine. As you can tell, he forgets things. So yeah, that hasn't changed. So yeah, so that's about it for now. That's all we got. This is Spice. Yeah. And then over here is one chunky boy, little Derek. He gets the snip in May with his brother. Snip, shot, chip. Then he gets a booster 4 weeks later, and then they're on the plane. And they'll go over to my mother's house. And then, yeah. Then I have to organise my shit here. So yeah. So that's it so far. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.